Could you share an example where the whole high volume or data analysis has led to significant business insights or decisions?
Yeah, I'll actually pull one out from a prior life of mine where this was in the CNS space and the central nervous system space, and it's a technique called market structure analytics. It's a fairly advanced tool in analytics, and this speaks to the idea of when you are launching a product, and in this case we were launching a brand in a different dose, right? And form, right? So we had a pill that was available, but what we were looking to launch was an injection that essentially needed to be taken less frequently than the pill, right? Which and so how do you go about even exploring, like, how do you launch this? How do you impact behavior with this new option, right? And so market structure and analytics and analysis really comes from consumer packaged goods. The problem is no different than, let's say, Coke deciding to launch Cherry Coke. It asks the question, how does the market partition? Does it partition on a brand, and then underneath it the type, and in our case, underneath that the specialty? For example, would a psychiatrist and a neurologist, does it matter that you first figure out what specialty they are before you go to understanding, do they use an injection or a pill? Is their preference more for a pill or an injection with their patients? Or do you actually start with the brand, and then they all gravitate to the brand, and then go to a pill or injection, and then how specialties use it? So this is an example where it has tremendous ramifications for strategy, because you don't want to go into it just looking at data without understanding how does that data and behavior organize itself. And depending on understanding that organization, you want to launch the brand appropriately so you get the optimal impact in launching into that right nesting in the market, right? So that's an example I would share with you. It's gotten more complicated now because of machine learning and XGBoost and all of these types of algorithms that can help to classification and regression trees. We used to do it using data mining and cart and things like that. But it remains a very fascinating exercise as markets get crowded and more complicated, and highlights why analytics is integral in driving business strategy and can actually have a lot of impact.